A little bit late, but never say you're coming and you don't. People believe you. People believe and they trust in you. So hold on. Before people come in, let me drink water. So I'm drinking water away from my screen. Welcome, hello, Barakatau. We're talking Canva today. We are talking Canva. We're talking as a new person. Where do you start with your Canva? First of all, let me know, how did your day go? Sizagele, welcome. Ayanda, amahle. Welcome. Nomzamo, Mapule honey. Now I know you because I've seen you now maybe 2-3 times in my life. Thank you for joining me. Welcome. We get a lot of questions when it comes to, I want to start Canva, I just don't know where to start. That's why I thought, you know what? Today is a good day for me to talk about the most loved, one of my most loved software out there that made my life so much easy. And I thought, let me guide new people on their journey with their Canva. So today's topic is starting with Canva as a newbie. Well, I don't care what kind of job you do, including graphic designers. Qualified, and I went to school at, what's that very expensive graphic design school in Rosebank? You went to that, what is it called again? I forgot now the name. I don't care. Even if you use Adobe Premium Pro, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, somewhere in your life, Canva is going to make things very simple for you. So I am just introducing Canva to the people that are not sure, and I always would love to explain what it is, because you might see Canva as a newbie. What is Canva? When you want to create a graphic, and when we say graphic, we mean a picture that has words on it, or words on its own, or a picture on its own. So you're sitting somewhere, you would like to create a design, and you would like to share that design, whether on social media or as a family. You want to say happy anniversary to a couple, and you want to create a wedding invitation or a menu restaurant. Whenever there's some sort of creation that needs to happen, Canva just makes it easy. So if you've just joined us with my moderator, Molabukeng, welcome to our live. We don't usually do lives in the afternoon because the host is usually tired this time of the day. However, I promised you this morning that I will go to the hospital and then come back and talk about an interesting topic which I think will add a lot of value in your life if you are on the fence whether to start with Canva or not. So graphic design is a very old profession where people went and studied graphic design. In other words, they learned color theory. How can I use color? How can I put that thing over there? And so graphic means that you are manipulating images, you're manipulating words, you are just creating amazing things. And it used to be very intense and long for people to get into graphic design. In walks Canva, and Canva says, I can teach everybody how to design. Oh my goodness, and boy did they. Yeah, you must hear the graphic, the avid, people who are very religious in their graphic design. They hate the software because it really changed the way that everybody designed. We used to pay an insane amount of money for people to just create a logo for us. And then with Canva, you're done in 5 minutes, even if you've never used the graphic design software before. So that's what we're talking today. We're talking Canva as a new person, and we tap, we don't just listen. So thank you for joining me on our live today. And I want to invite you to go sign up for a Canva account. And at this point, because you're new as a Canva user, I will ask you to please go sign up for a free account. And if you've just joined us, Canva is a graphic design tool for everyone. No matter how busy you are, you can design on Canva. And I'm gonna break it down for you so that by the time we're done with this live, you're going to go and sign up and you're going to create a graphic. And depending on the level of where you are, I would like to see your experience. We don't just do lives for G. We action and we practice, because we don't have an hour to waste listening and then we don't apply. If you're thinking you're just going to listen and don't apply, it's fine, you can leave, because I want you to apply the skills that I share online. Anyway, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Moleboheng, thank you for being my moderator. Flower child, do you still do those flower things? And the Zen stuff. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Hello, Mapule. Again, thank you for joining me again. Noni at Digital, thank you for joining me. And Flower Child, you are most welcome. Welcome, welcome. And Tudeng Warda. Tudeng, welcome. Thank you for joining us. You have been so busy. We missed you in all of the lives and the things that we do in Tudeng Warda. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. And for you walk in with gifts. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for joining us. Okay, and we don't disappoint, ne? We try not to disappoint. You can't say to people, I'm gonna go live, and you don't. You don't do that. I should just shut up. If I feel I'm gonna be tired, I should just and not say anything. Zama, we're Afro. I wonder what you do at your account. What do you do? Please tell me where Afro. I can just see the Afros and the images on your account. Let me know in the comments what you do. I love that. And thank you for liking the live, Afro. Nobabalo, welcome. Zamawe Afria, I really want to see, and I can't go now and be noisy. What? No, well, I'm busy. Fifi, welcome. And then, yes, please join. And here, evenings now, Kanye. In the morning, I went on a live while I was at the hospital because I couldn't go live in the morning. And I said in the morning, guys, I'm at the hospital. I can't do live now. I will do a live at 5:30. And then that's why I'm here. I am not an evening person. You need to pay me a lot of money to do lives. This is how much I love you. And that's why I want to talk about the topic that excites me. Canva excites me. And I thought, what should I talk about? This topic I love. So, yeah. Even though it's in the evening, it's the topic that I can talk about the whole day. Anyway, welcome. Zama, I give info natural hair. Oh, that's wonderful. How are your graphics? Are you using Canva? And I love the topic. I think I'll go check you out when I'm done. Thank you for sharing that. Do you use Canva? Let me know. And yes, you know now. Anyway, so let's jump in our topic today of Canva as a newbie. The first thing I'm going to say to you about Canva is you're actually not a newbie, because the way that the software was designed, it was designed in mind for somebody that's sitting somewhere in the rural areas of the most remote areas in Africa. What is that saying? Canva is saying you can actually open up Canva for the very first time and click there, drag that, do that. By the end of 30 minutes or so, you will have a design that you would have created, if of course you've used a smartphone before. That's the premise. That's the understanding behind the Canva brand. They are very much pro-educational, which is why if you know a teacher who is a qualified teacher and they can send their certificate and they can tell Canva the school where they work, Canva will give them Canva Pro for free, because they are very much pro-education. So they want people to practice and use Canva as much as they want. So you can use Canva for free forever. I've used it for 2 years before I graduated to Pro. And I was creating and grafting and doing all sorts of things with all of the tools that are there on Canva that are available to a free account while I was learning the tool. So if you're starting out and you're joining us and you're like, where do I start, Zanele, with Canva, because I'm unsure, the first thing I would say to you, go to my profile, go open up an account. It is not going to force you to upgrade. It's not going to ask you for a bank account. It's just going to ask you to log in. Once you log in, you can use your Google account. You can use your I think Facebook account. I can't remember the options that are there. I know for a fact Google and I think Mac, Apple, you can use to sign up, or you can sign up with just your email. Once you've opened Canva and you're there and ready to work, what is the first thing that you would do as a brand spanking new person? This is what you do. Canva is very clear. The interface looks very inviting and open. So I want you to do, I hope TikTok is not going to penalize me for this, but when I used to teach at corporate, I used to have a phrase that I used, is to RTFS. And I get a couple of people that I've taught at corporate, they were like, they would laugh and like, this is nice using this, but the whole thing that I want you to use is RTFS. And what does that mean? It means read I can't use the F word because TikTok might be very cross with me. But read the fucking screen. Just read. That's all you need. You RTFS. In other words, I'm brand spanking new Zanele, and I open Canva, and then it says to me, what do you want to design today? In other words, I'm reading the screen. So all you do, because we don't want to swear, we say, read the friendly screen, because Canva is very friendly. So it asks you, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? When you're reading, you're like, okay, I want to do a social media. And that's my advice. Please start with social media because it's very easy. And most of us are interacting on social media anyway. But maybe if you have a family event coming up, like you want to say happy birthday, happy what, happy this, you can always go and find a design that you can start with. All I'm asking is start. So once you've gotten past the start issue, the next thing, you RTFS. You're like, okay, I want to create a social media. That's the easiest one. That's where I started. And if you want to see the first ever graphic I've ever designed, I've still saved it on my IG, the pink platform. If you have the time and you have the patience, you can scroll down to the bottom of my posts on the pink app. It's still there. It was me opening up Canva. That's where I started with Canva. And then I added people who were sitting on the floor having a meeting, and I uploaded that to the pink app. And then I waited. I thought I was going to get 100 likes. I'm like, oh, it's online. I went. People are watching my work. And then I got just one view. You know, crickets. So that's the understanding. Not a lot of people are going to see your first post. So you can be as messy as you want. Just stay within the rules of the platforms that you're posting at. But the minute you start and you add your social media graphic for the very first time, you're going to get very excited. Then you're going to see, what else can I create? So all I'm asking, go find a social media. And when you've opened up social media, go pick like a TikTok. And if you open a TikTok, Canva is going to give you what we call templates. Templates are already designed work by experts at Canva. So Canva invites people who've been in the graphic design industry for long to create templates for people like you and me who are not yet comfortable with the platform. So I don't want you to go and add because you're new. Don't do that. First thing is to open it up. Second thing is to RTFS. And then the third thing, find a template. Don't add water, do not add anything. Because this is your first time and you're a newbie, go and say, who do I want to communicate to today on social media? If you've decided, okay, I want to communicate to moms, then you're going to open up social media. It's going to give you a white box. We call that canvas. So you're like, canvas, that's where the name comes from. It's like a painting, you know, painters uses canvases when they're painting paintings. So that's the premise that Canva took, and they went with the brand. They give us blank canvases for us to go create our creations. So once you have a blank canvas, then you're going to go to where it says designs. And once you're on design, there's a word there that you are RTFSing. If you've just joined us, RTFS means read the friendly screen. Then you're going to scroll to where it says templates, and you're going to look, because your account is a free account. Do not pick any of the templates that has crowns on, because that's for paid users only. So to help you not get frustrated, let's just see if templates on TikTok, most of the canvases on Canva, you can click on the nodes, they call them nodes. Those circles with a dot, it's settings. The other easy word for it is settings. You click on the settings and you go pick the one that says free. And then it takes away everything that's paid for, and you're just seeing free stuff. And the one template that you find, it's going to be either a video of a TikTok, or it's going to be a video or pictures or images of TikTok. All you do, you click once on top of that template. That template is going to jump to your canvas. Oh, look at you! You have your first design! Just like that. And at this stage, I really don't want you to be adding stuff and typing stuff. The next thing I want you to do is to move over. Again, you're using the premise of RTFS. How can I download this? How can I share it? You go to the box at the corner that says share, and you click on it because you can read English. And then you open it up like that, and there's a box that says download, and you download it, and yay, you have your first design. And it's as easy as that. So now you've mastered your first design. You're excited. You're like, what can I do next? And then we go to the next situation. Okay, so we're not asking any questions today. Or did we scroll past the questions? Inuka by Sarah. Thank you for the gifts, my lovey. I appreciate it. Zama. AMC cookware. My mother had those very expensive. They last. I'm 52 years old. My mother had them and they're still there. So the brand stands the test of time. Welcome. You're welcome, Zama. I'm so happy that this is adding value, because Canva is a passion of mine. I love it so much. I even have a course on Canva. That's how much I love it. Anyway, so Fifi, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Yes, Mulibecheng, please let's tap the screen and share the live. I appreciate you sharing the live, and you're inviting people to come learn Canva. Thank you so much. So let's quickly see. And you can gift. You can. Thank you. What does RTFS mean? So the rude one would be RTF. So the F is a boop screen, but the clean one is read the friendly screen. So every time you're dealing with a new software, every time, I don't care if it's AI, I don't care if it's Adobe, I don't care whatever it is. I promise you, this is something that I live by. I always have my RTFS glasses on to like, okay, I think I can figure this out if I can RTFS. So if you remember that acronym, these difficult things that you think you can't do, you honestly really can, if you just calm down in RTFS. So if you read the screen, you are good to go. Nantlanta, you got that? I need to be out of the screen, read, drink the water, and come back on the screen. Sarah, thank you for my heart and my roses. So now I want us to get to Les. Thank you for sharing the live, and Ntantla, I appreciate that. Zakele, you working with gifts, and you say the nicest things on my comments when I have time to answer them. I remember one of your comments, because I was moving, it was so touching to say, oh, and when I was frustrated because you said, calm down, I understand, I don't wish to be you. I hate moving, that's what you said. And I think I'm going to blow TikTok off now. If anybody can guess how many times I have moved, I will give you a gift. Maybe I gift you with a month free inner circle A month free Inner Circle membership in our Inner Circle. If you can guess how many times I've moved in my life. Okay, I'm gonna leave that on the chat. Okay, Ntantla, thank you so much. And Mapule said 5. We're here to learn about Canva, not play games. Who's Zanel? I started this net. So it's not 4 Tochi, it's not 5 Mapule, and you can't say 6, 7. You can't do that. So no. Can you draft the details of your discussion and outline this topic step by step? Would a upload to the Red app be better for you? Because I can draft, but the draft that can be done would be on the Red app, because the Red app can script it for you so that you can script it and read it if you want. So Gab, if I'm understanding what you're saying to me, you like the conversation, that you actually would like to revisit the conversation in a written format. Written format, you can only get it on the Red app, where you download the draft of what I'm saying, the captions of what I'm saying. But while you're reading the captions, you can watch the video. If we get a lot of interest, I would download this live and then I would upload it on my Red app, because I do have a playlist that side of the lives that I find very interesting and that people would like to actually listen to again. I upload it on my Red app. So if that's what you're asking me, yes, I can do that. Okay, Nontanta, no, it's not that number. Nontanta Pindile, no, it's not. Gina, no. Edu, Pindile, no. Masichaba, So the numbers that I'm calling out, if you're new and you're like, is Canva numbers now? No. I put out a question to say, if you can guess how many times I've moved in my life, I will give you 1 month free membership at the Inner Circle. So, okay. Gap, thank you so much. Cool, we'll do that. Zakele, thank you for the heart. And then Mohadi, thank you for the follow. And Just, thank you for the follow. So the Red app will be perfect. Awesome. Then I'll do it tomorrow. I will download it and do it on the Red app, and then you can find it under TikTok lives on the Red apps. Okay, people are interested in the loads. Okay. Yes, Mila, can tell them they can gift me. Okay, now let's get back to one of the questions that I get quite a lot. I was born, this is the question that I get. Sis Zanel, I was born not a creative person. I was born, I can't be creative and come up with things that are, I get this a lot. And my kind words to somebody who thinks they're not creative, creativity is not something that you are born with. It is a skill that you nurture and you enhance as time goes along. So if you create just that one template that we just spoke about, and now you've uploaded it, and now you're waiting for inspiration to come, it doesn't work that way. You build this muscle that we call inspiration. So now that you've done your first Canva, you are thinking, okay, the next one, I can't do just templates. So this is where I'm inviting you to go. I don't know how to explain this app, because I'm not allowed to mention these other social media platforms. But for creatives and for people who would like to build the muscle of creativity, there's a Red app. It's also red. There's a Red app with a P on, that's like italic. So that Red app is very good teaching you how to be creative, because most of the creations that are uploaded on there are people who have come up with ideas that they either saw these days, that they either saw from AI, or somebody thought about this and they created. So it's a very, very good app to teach you. Now I want to do a poster of dancers. So you're going to go to that app, and on the search functionality, you're going to type posters of dancers in 2025. Again, you want to be on trend. You want to be creating what's out there and what's making people excited. Therefore, try to do 2024, 2025 of a poster or an Instagram or a video or whatever it is that you would like to create, so that you get inspired. You are more than welcome to to follow creators on the social media platforms that you find they spark your creativity. When you're looking at their work, you're like, wow, how did she think of that? So watch their work. I'm not saying go copy what they do, but be inspired with what they do. Because when you see something, I do this quite a lot. When I go on these social media platforms, I'm either researching or trying to get an idea. And once you're watching other people's work and you're like, okay, but maybe if I do that with that and I add this and then you have your own flair of creativity based on somebody else's work that they've done. So you are just redoing whatever they created, and you're doing it in a Zakele kind of way or in a Mulebecheng kind of way. You cannot copy and paste somebody else's design, because then you're not building your own muscle. Your own muscle would be, I saw this Albani little girl with braid. What can I do with that? You remember that trend, right? So if you see something quite trending, please jump on the trend, because most of the time your video or your graphic or image that you're creating is going to be watched, because people are at that stage watching that. And you're going to see other people's creativity of the same concept that you've seen. And then it's going to start building that muscle. And this is somebody who does not exercise anymore. But I understand the concept that if you exercise, you can have a lot of muscles. So if you exercise your creativity muscle, I promise you it's going to bulk up. Eventually you're going to say, oh, when did I become creative? And that's what I get a lot. Susanna, you're so creative. I honestly never thought I was, until I started building my creativity muscle. And then someday people say, oh, you're so creative. I'm like, really? Are they talking to me? And that's how you build the creativity muscle. Any questions so far with creativity? Are we good? So now, if okay, now that you are building your Canva skills and your creativity muscle, one thing that I really ask that you do as a newbie, you have a TikTok account, and if you are serious about building your community and building your TikTok account, you need to be very consistent with your uploads. My advice is always try to upload once a day. However, if you can, try to upload 3 times a day. And what is the idea behind the 3 times a day? You need to be sharing content that people love in your niche. So let me drink some water. I'm gonna 10, because I can't do this on a live. Okay, I'm back. So what are you going to do now that you've created this and you've created that? The one thing that really helps you exercise and build that muscle is use your weekends when you have a quiet time to really exercise your Canva muscle. And what do I mean by that? So I'm going to go back to how many times a week are you supposed to upload if you're building a social media account. Minimum on TikTok 3 times a day. Minimum 3 times a day. So if I'm doing the math and I know that I need to upload 3 times a day, new account, Sundays included, so 3 times 7, 14, 21. Am I counting right? So that means I need to be creating how many? 3 times 7. That means you need 21 social media posts that you need to create. That's really overwhelming for somebody new. Therefore, I would say, let's be modest here and say 7 per week. So we're not overwhelming you. We want you to get into the groove of creating as a Canva user. But when you go to your Canva account and you're creating these 7 posts, that you're going to be creating for the whole week. This is Sunday. You probably have a 9 to 5, you have mother duties, and you have other duties. You sit just one day and you get everybody sleeping and whatnot, and you sit in front of your Canva. You don't have to have a laptop. I started on my phone, so I'm not expecting you to go buy a laptop. Use it on your phone. Then you open and you create a video for TikTok. Once you're done with video for TikTok, you go find an alternative. Then you create carousel for TikTok. Then you create just an image for TikTok. Then you go and you create an AI content for TikTok. So that's going to make you create 7 graphics for the week, meaning you've exercised your muscle with different kinds of content. I do not want you to create 7 of the exact same thing. Hi, Bogahleng. So we see that you know how to create a video now on TikTok. So now that you know how to create a video, try something else. Go add text. Go remove text. Go add an element. Make use of the time that you're spending on this Canva by trying different screens. And if you get stuck, RTFS, you're thinking and you're sitting, you're like, I want a video. How can I add a video? Calm down and read the screen. If you can read the screen, it's going to show you there are videos there. Then you click where it says videos. What? There are videos. So if you use the principle of I'm reading the screen, what is it? You ask yourself, what am I looking for? And then you read. You will find what you're looking for. That's how Canva, it was structured. It was designed very easy for anybody in the world to jump in and create on the tool. If you want sophisticated things, by all means, you can always go buy a Canva course, which I do have at Udemy. And I give it away for free when you join our inner circle. It's part of the package where you can build the muscle with the Canva course that's there and a coach that can mentor you in your journey. But that's just there. By the time you're done with the 7 posts, guess what? You are going to post all of these, load all of them on drafts. If you don't, maybe I shouldn't tell you about apps yet because you're new. No? So load all of them on drafts and then load them because, no, I'm lying. TikTok has schedule. TikTok Studio has schedule. So go on your TikTok Studio. Schedule them for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And you're done for the week. And then on Sunday, you do the same. You go on your studio, you schedule them. That's going to take care of your social media account. We know you're posting every day. We know you're learning how to use Canva. By the end of the month, I promise you, you won't recognize yourself because you're going to start wanting to do more with the tool. Oh my goodness, Canva can code. And you see it, you're reading the screen, it says, code for me. You're like, it can code? Yes, it can code for you. What do you want it to code? A game? What do you want? It'll code it for you. And what's the other one? Oh, Canva gives you free AI images. So there's quite a lot of things that you can do with the free Canva. There's a lot. I think Dreamlab is Canva's AI tool that's really trying to compete with the Leonardos of the world and the Midjourneys of the world. So you can really create beautiful images for your posts and your social media, and you can really start learning how to use these AI tools little by little. By the time the month finishes, the second month, you would be the Canva expert and you would be teaching us. I have to tell you, Canva changed my life because whatever I started learning, I took to my Red app and I taught somebody else. And they're like, oh, okay, really? And I taught somebody else and I taught somebody, and it built me a career while I was learning the software itself. But I have to say, I have an advantage because I come from graphic design at work. But it helped that I had that, but I was still learning myself and then teaching somebody else that didn't know. There's always somebody new that you could teach and grow into your own community. Okay, that is, thank you for the follow. Let's tap the screen. And Let's see, how are your, what is your experience when it comes to Canva? What questions do you have on Canva now that you have me on the live? And what are you using with Canva? The last thing that I want to talk about with Canva would be AI, and how I really want you to maximize the AI tools that are there. Thank you, Muleboheng. Let's remind them. Cherise, hello Cherise. We're meeting tomorrow, right? I think we're meeting at 4 tomorrow. Thank you for my gifts. I appreciate them. Okay, Sheila, I must really put an effort to learn Canva. I have faceless pages and they're not doing good. I empathize with you, Sheila. And if you are in the beauty space, the templates that are there when it comes to your space, it's quite endless. Because in the beauty space, you're playing in the field of the self-help, self-mom, self-love. So other than just your products and the nails and the eyelashes and all of those nice things, you also still need to be known for something. And if you're in my inner circle, you know I talk about this a lot. You cannot be just talking about your own products. You just can't. You need to serve people with entertainment, entertainment, teaching, or inspiration. You need to be playing in one of those. Other than your own product, these 3 things, you need to be either teaching us something or inspiring us or entertaining us. So in your space, when it comes to beauty, there's endless. There's like endless. And why is there so much? Because people are interested in that topic. We love to look good. So there's all sorts of images that you could create and all sorts of graphics that you could make in your industry. So now that you've learned the skill, Sheila, I don't want to hear you say, oh, my pages I haven't done. If you upload the way that TikTok wants us to upload, and you're not just sharing your product, and you're just looking at the community of people that you're building there, I promise you're going to grow. I promise you. It's a promise from me that. However, when you're just using Canva graphics, it's going to be slow. Unfortunately, people like people. So if you are not on your page, then create an avatar that looks like you so that the avatar can talk on your behalf. That's what I did with one of my clients who is also faceless, and she does perfumes and stuff. She doesn't want to come on camera. So we've created an avatar for her so that it can speak or talk on her behalf, and it can be like a person while you are not there. So it is not a human being, but it's so much better with, other than just us seeing words of your graphic and your nails and the hands. We never see some sort of even if fake human, which is AI. So please consider that. Consider creating your own avatar and then do your graphics, inspire people or teach them or entertain. Okay, so that we can see activity on your account. Next time when I see you, you're going to say, okay, Cesar, I did that like today. Today is like, oh, you're inspiring me so much. I'm doing so much because I'm like, no, I just talk and you listen. So I'm asking you to listen to me, please. That's all. Okay, let's carry on. Thank you for that. Thank you, Cherise. And thank you, Muleboheng, for reminding our people. Asanda, I appreciate the follow. And Sai, I appreciate the follow. Okay, Miss Soso, I'm so blank when it comes to this and would love to use Canva. That's a beautiful thing for me to hear on a live that's talking to newbies, because you are the person that I created this live for today. And if there's one thing that I want you to remember, Misoso, is read the FN screen. So read the screen, read the friendly screen. Canva is very easy to start and to use. So the minute you start and you don't complicate yourself, there's a lot of buttons that are there. Don't worry about the buttons. Go to what you want to create, social media, go find a template, add the template, download the template. I promise you, your next post is going to be much better than your first post. Your 10th post, you're gonna not recognize yourself because you're exercising the muscle. Okay. Miss K, So now we've done the newbie. Let's talk about the a little bit more advanced people. One of the biggest buzzwords I hear is the ebook. Ebook this, ebook that, ebook. The platform is just made for you to go create ebooks. There's templates for ebooks, meaning some professional somewhere, Canva, paid to create this template for you for an ebook. Well, now what you must do is RTFS, read the screen. So you are a little bit more advanced, but you're not, no, you're not advanced, you're intermediate. You're just in the middle. You're not brand spanking new, but you know a little bit, you're dabbling here and there, and you would like to create an ebook. Use the same principle, please. What is it that you would like to create? So you open up your Canva and you say, what is it that I want to create? The answer is ebook. There's a big box there when you open Canva that says, what do you want to design? That's what it's asking you. What do you want to design today? And on that box, there's a little boxes below there. This is for the intermediate person, that says, do you want to do designs? Yours? Do you want templates or do you want Canva AI? If you're using the principle of RTFS, you're going to say, oh, I want templates. I heard Zan on the live, she was talking templates. So I'm looking for templates. Then you're going to click templates. And then it asks you, what template do you want? Oh, I want an ebook. Bam! There's your training, all done. I want a template for ebook. Now you're going to use the same principle we told the newbies. You're going to click on the templates that are there for ebook, and you're going to scroll and have a look and see which one talks to your heart. Which one do you think is going to talk to your audience that you would eventually want to buy your ebook? That's why it's so important to know the people that you're creating these things for. If you don't know them, then your ebook is not going to get sold. So if you're designing for mothers and you're designing for self-help and so you need soft colors. And what is soft for women? Pink and yellow and nice, fun, women-y colors. When you go with gray and steel, you're talking guys. So if you go pick a template that's gray and steel, but your target audience is female, you need to use your logic and you need to understand the people that you're creating for. Then you pick the template, and where does it go? It opens up a new tab where you can tweak and place and move, and that's the intermediate part of it. And I also don't want you to feel overwhelmed with things are moving now. What's going on? Again, use the principle of RTFS. What is it? What do I want to do with this template? No, I want the template to have an introduction, and I want the template to have a picture or an image. Where can I find words? Where can I find images? And then you tweak it. You cannot be wrong. Nobody's going to bomb you and say, you've put some... Nobody. You are the one that's going to click and move things around and say, okay, no, that doesn't work. And you press delete because you can read English. Or you press undo because you can read English. There's an arrow that says go back, meaning you're just reading the screen and you're applying little by little the skills that you are actually self-teaching yourself to tweak and make this ebook of yours come alive. And once you are done tweaking, and I'm done now, Zanele, I want to share this ebook of mine. That's a live on its own. Because when you are selling ebooks, you can't sell them directly from Canva. You need to create a link that you sell. Always when you're selling digital products, we sell a link. So therefore, you're going to create a blank page, add your link with funny, cool things, and then that's the one you load on your store, and then you start selling. I hope that, oh yeah, Kati, I guess this is your live today. I need to drink water. Kati, this is your live today. And that's the intermediate conversation. The last conversation would be the more advanced. And I think I would like to end with this because it's all of our lives. It affects us. AI is part of our lives now. If you're still adamant and you're thinking, I don't want to do AI, you know what, each to their own. I can't convince you. But if you would like to work more efficiently, if you would like to buy time so that you do more other important things, you're going to consider AI in your design space. So today we're talking design. And if you're part of our inner circle, with our curriculum, there's a design space. So whenever I teach on our curriculum, I'm teaching one of the sections that we need to know in order for us to have successful income or successful businesses. So design is really part of what you do, and it's going to make you successful if you are better at this skill. So that's why right now we spoke to newbies. If you're late, I promise I'm going to load this live because I've been asked more than 2 times to the Red app. And if you're a newbie, go watch the beginning of the video. But we were talking where to start. And we spoke about the intermediate. You're vengat now. Now you're getting good at this. And now we're talking about somebody that's like, okay, we've done templates. I've created one of my own. What do I do now, Zanele? Canva is very, very rich when it comes to AI. I'm one who really advocates for different kinds of apps on my social media platforms to try and teach you to open your mind to new things and learn new things. If you are operating on a budget, then my advice to you is try Canva Pro, because you would be paying something like 120 a month, and the Canva AI tools that are on this app are absolutely enough, especially for somebody that's building a brand new business. So one of the cool things that we'll also be talking about on the inner circle, the digital products that we are creating, we need to put them in a little store so that we sell them. Some of us do have beacon stores, and some of us have Learn with Zar stores. Some of us are still operating a WhatsApp store. So we're trying to help people move away from the WhatsApp store and help them get a very easy online store using Canva. So if you are an advanced user, Canva has that facility for you to be creating templates that you're selling to somebody else. What kind of templates? It could be voice note templates. It could be ebooks. It could be templates on weddings. One of the weirdest one that I got quite a couple of requests while I was in Soshanguve was funerals. And it's morbid, but it's live. People really do pass away. So if you approach the funeral parlors around your area, so maybe you're in Davidton. Hi, I never speak about my hometown. I digress, I must come back. But maybe you're in Watville, that's where I come from. Maybe you're in Watville. So go to the funeral parlors in Watville and introduce yourself to them as a Canva graphic designer. So they would ask you, how can we collaborate and how can we help each other? You're like, every time you have a family that you need to be doing services for, please show them my work, and you will have a portfolio that you've created on Canva that is available for you on Canva for you to show people of the previous work that you've done. And then that is one of the templates that you could create. And this time I'm not saying put it online. There's so many businesses that you could create. So while you're talking to this funeral parlors, if they do have a family and the family doesn't have that, that design when somebody they've lost and they want an image of that person and where the service is going to be, what time, and all of those design, hold on, there's a word for it. I just forgot. You see that? I can't do tonight, the night things. Okay, hold on. Let me find it because I want to give you the proper word. This is a Canva template business that you could add on your businesses that you do. Okay, so let's find the name of this thing that I want to tell you. Memorial service. I can't think it half past 6 at night anyway. So if you would like to create these memorial service programs, it is very morbid, but people die. Whether you say, oh, if it makes you iwi, that's fine. This is not for you. But if you're not iwi, think of it as a business opportunity and introduce yourself. Introduce yourself at Bulukwane and say, I do Canva designs. And if there's a family, then as part of the payment that they give to the funeral parlor, they could be adding a percentage of a graphic memorial program that they give to the family if that happens. So one of the horrible things that the family has to deal with when they've lost somebody they love is to go around looking for that service and look. That's why we have all of these funeral parlors in our location to try and make things easier for our people. One of the things that you could make easy for the family's dignity at the time of memorial service. You could get people who really ask a lot of money to create a program, whereas it could be added in that service or in that premium for that company that you've collaborated with. And then when that happens, they send you an email, the family gives you the details, you go on Canva, you take a template, you make it nice and let's use a nice word because, I don't have an English word for it, but it is really respectful and it's tasteful and it makes the person who has passed away, the family, they actually love it. Of course, they're going to send it to the family and the family is going to change that. I don't like that. That's your job. Don't get in your feelings now when people are saying change that. That's your job. If you're a designer, accept that people are going to change things. So you move this, you change that, you send it back to them. They're like, okay, yes, we're happy, and they take it. So every time that happens in that funeral parlor, then you will get paid a certain percentage. And unfortunately, it could be either or. That could be some sort of an income that really comes to you every month, because death is something that we live with every month. So, and now I'm talking templates, and that's just one example of the templates that are out there. But I know the community that I'm talking to, the ebook is more of a Caucasian conversation. I'm just trying to make you think, what else can I do in my community? I'm not saying ebooks are not going to sell. They probably are. But what else can you do? Look around as a designer. What can I do? Is there a band? Is there a school? Is there, teachers? They need help. Maybe you could go to the principal and see if you could help typing their question papers. You need to be thinking like a business owner that is now learning Canva as a newbie, but you're not going to be a newbie forever. You're thinking, how can I make money online? How can I make money? Full stop. So, Konalai Whiteville, how can I generate income? You went to Gukanyeni, you speak to the principal. Principal, Yimlo, I do graphics. Here's my portfolio. Can I show you? If the teachers would like somebody to type a paper for them, I can design it on Canva for them. And I don't have Word, like me. I don't have Word, but I download it on Google Docs, because Google Docs allows us to download it as Word. So you think of these clever ways that you generate more income that way. So now that we've spoken, Molebokeng, you must stop me sometimes. Look at the messages. Now we've spoken to the newbies, now we've spoken to the intermediate, and then the little bit more advanced. And this is where I would love for you to be operating, at the advanced stage, because there's so many opportunities out there. We're going to be talking about them on the inner circle, some of them. But yeah, okay, so let's see. What else would you like me to talk about? But when it comes to your own product and the specialty that you have, that's fine, that's good. It is 2025. There's AI, there's so many things that you could be doing other than watching Ispeto. Now I have a recent one that I saw today on the billboard when I went to the hospital. I'm like, I need to remember this. Ispeto. Instead of you watching Ispeto for an hour, that hour could be invested in you learning what else can I do on Canva. And we've spoken now about the memorial program. The other thing that I really want you as an advanced designer, the AI in this tool is insane. I promise you, they keep on saying AI is going to make millions, millionaires. It really is, if we use it properly. Okay, enough talking. You see, okay, hold on, let's see. I have messages. Let's look at messages and answer any questions that you have. I'm still giving away a 1 month, maybe 2 months, maybe 3 months membership to somebody who can tell me how many times I've moved. So, Khati, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate them. Wendy, thank you for the follow. And Sejbri, thank you for the follow. Miss Oso, thank you for the follow as well. And Lexi, I appreciate you coming into my world. And you know the brand, hey, it's called Learn. So we learn here. If you don't want to learn, unfollow me. I'm here to teach you whether you like it or not. Born. Personalized by Tidi, thank you for the follow. And Glam Tom, thank you for the follow. Yes, Mapizzo, thank you for reminding me to talk about that again. Canva is abso-freaking-lutely free. And Edu, one of my members in the inner circle, will tell you, for life it's free. But the nice thing is, whatever graphics that you create on Canva, and if you're using templates that are free, they won't come with watermark. So they're not like your Pixverses and these other AI tools, including the videos that you create with Google VEO that we saw the other day. You know, Google VEO is live on Canva now. If you've missed that, please go watch the video on my Red app showing you exactly how to use Google VEO. The live that I did, I saved on the Red app, so you can go watch it there. So Canva is free, but it is limited on some of the things that you are really going to need eventually when you graduate to intermediate and then the advanced. As a newbie, I operated on Canva for 2 years without paying. The downfall of that is that if you want a beautiful African picture of nurses, for example, you're gonna have to go to apps like Unsplash and Pixverse to go find videos and to go find images. Or you could create some of the images for free on Canva, but it's limited. I think Dreamland gives you 50 for the lifetime. And Magic Media, it's another app that Canva created that's within Canva that also gives you 50 images that you could create, 50 graphics that you could create, as well as videos for life. So really consider using these tools within Canva. I'm not saying don't use the other tools, but especially at the beginning of your journey, you don't have money to invest in all of these apps. If you see us investing, it's because we teach. Mina, I teach. I can't get around just using free stuff. How am I going to show you if I'm just using free stuff? And I'm not buying all of them. I'm buying some of them that really add value to my teaching curriculum. I invest in them and I make a decision. I get my chat GPT to help me make a decision on which one do we throw away, which one do we invest in. And then we have a good conversation because we're building an empire. Next year, this time, I want to be a millionaire. So in order for me to do that, I really conversate with him and he's guiding me quite nicely. And I couldn't believe it, but it's growing. And AI is helping me make money that I couldn't do for 20 years myself. Mudim, okay. We must chase now, ne? We've spoken for too long. Relebogile, thank you for the follow. Asanda, I wish I can use Canva. I've been downloaded. Oh, you've downloaded Canva and you've never used. And Asanda, can I just ask you, you've sat now for an hour and a half. The time that you've invested having this conversation while you're trying to guess how many times I've moved and trying to figure out what's in a circle, please go as a newbie and do what I've asked. Go and find a template. Oh, my life is going to end because it's been long, so I need to do the puzzle thing. Wait. And the puzzle thing is there. Let's see. Is it fine? No. I need to verify myself. So let's just do it slowly now. And it's verified. So as I was saying, Asanda, this time that you've invested, that time is very precious. So go use it effectively and say, okay, Mamzi, I've tagged you, here's my first post. I'm going to be like a very proud mama. If I see you tagging me, telling me, I sat on your live and now I've created something, then you make my cup full. Because I also don't want to sit and talk for an hour and then people don't take action. It's a waste of my precious time. So Asanda, it's on you. Okay, let's carry on. Khati, thank you for sharing the live. And then Mulebukheng, we don't listen and we tap. Hey, Ayanda Delicious Treats, thank you for my follow and sharing the live. I appreciate that. Mulebukheng, you're sending gifts as well. I appreciate that. And Khati, it's live. Okay, so let's see. Fan club member, please do not forget to claim your points before the live ends. Thank you, Mulebkheng, and you're talking to me. Hey, I'll do that. So, is it me or Khat? Khat asked who must claim. I think she's talking to me. Oh yeah, yes. So, while I have... look at me! I have 100 people on my live. I really need to do evening lives. What are you saying to me, Marabandiba said TikTok? Thank you so. I've never had 100 people on my life. Oh, Mulebkheng, this is hard. I'm struggling. Anyway, now it's 101. Anyway, so what was I saying? If you truly enjoyed this live and you think it could add value to your life, especially if you're a newbie, intermediate, and you are an advanced, and you're thinking, I need a group of people to support me in my journey, and I would like to get a Canva course for free. Under the membership, we do have an inner circle that I'm going to talk about a little bit so that you understand how it works. I have an inner circle of like-minded business owners, digital marketers. We have a very diverse group of people that are wanting to make. Our main goal though is to learn these skills so that we make money. We don't learn funje, we learn whatever we are learning and we're applying. So we're learning TikTok, we're learning how to start a business, we're learning AI, we're learning Canva. And because I've created courses in the past life, I've been doing this for a while now. The courses that I've created, I gift them to my members so that I want them to learn. The Canva course comes with the membership, as well as the AI course that also comes with membership. I do have a free course for social media that you could also have a look at for free, even if you don't join the inner circle. The other one, that's for free, it's mockup, that you could also go and see if my method of teaching talks to your heart. And if it does, please sign up for membership. And I'm gonna tell you why. One of the members that are in here will tell you, one of the cool features with the membership is that you get one-on-one time with me once a month. However, that is for limited number of people because it's not realistic for me to be mentoring 1,000 people. So it's going to cut off at 50. We're currently sitting at, I think, 34. So we're sitting at 34. The next people that sign up until 50, you're guaranteed to have me as your mentor with one-on-one once a month where you ask questions and there's nobody else in the room. However, if you are not ready for that right now and you don't get to be one of the 50, we have master classes. So we have master classes, we have a WhatsApp group, and within our group and our community, there's activities. So I will go make you do something that's going to make money for you online, or teach you a skill that's going to increase your TikTok account or the Red app. So we are doing all of these things with one goal. We need to make money. We learn AI to make money, not just in J. So what drives us is for us to generate income. So when we're learning about ebook, we're learning how can we sell it? Where are we going to sell it? We don't just sit and learn ebook and now you must go figure it out. So the task there is we need to make money online. That's my mandate. That's the mandate I have for the group. And when I sit with you, I want to know where we're going to make money. And my biggest thing is affiliate marketing because that's the easiest way to make money. Easy money. affiliate marketing, trust me. Already in our membership, somebody has referred somebody to me. I think 2 members referred people to me. So they've made commission by referring somebody to me. And for me, that's money making online. Because if you refer 2, 3, 4 with just my affiliate program, just imagine if you have just 10 affiliate programs that you are promoting because you believe in the brand. I think I have like 6 or 7 that I'm promoting passionately. Not a lot, but the ones that I believe in. And I'm generating another income online using affiliate marketing. So if you would like to be part of the inner circle, go to my profile, learnwithzat.com. I've changed it so that when you land there, the big box would say join membership. You click on that and you join. Okay, so let's quickly see. MJ says 120 rands or dollars? Rands. And I think you're asking about Canva. It's $6.49. So if you're on free, of course you don't pay, but Canva Pro, you pay $6.49. In South Africa, it gets to 117, 123, 120, depending on where the rand is sitting. Cool. Tonega, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for sitting and making me feel so good. I appreciate you. You make me feel good. And I didn't even want to go on this live. So I appreciate that you are supporting the live and you're asking questions and you're here. Ronald, thank you for the follow. MJ Mabusana, are you talking to me? Okay. Molebogeng is going to answer that. Lizo, program. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Going back to morning session tomorrow. We are. Tomorrow morning we are live at 9. When I look at these numbers, I'm really looking at my own strategy. Am I detrimental to my own success? It looks like it. The numbers are telling me. Numbers don't lie. So yeah, Molebogeng, we need to have a conversation. Yes, like. Okay, Miss K, thank you for that. Look at that. Gina, those are exact words I wanted to speak of when I was talking about somebody passing away. Yes, dignified, elegant, respectful, and it makes the family feel better because unfortunately they're going through a very difficult time. That's absolutely right. Thank you so much. Edu, tap the screen, remind them, thank you, Bab. And Khati, thank you for sharing the live. So now we are going to see if there are any questions that we can answer. And I'm open to answer your Canva questions. I'm quite good with Canva because I've worked on the platform for a while. So if you do have any questions, I'm happy to answer them for you. And we'll listen when you tap the screen. Edu, thank you for the gifts. And okay, Molebogeng, 100 times. What is? Oh, did I move 100 times? No. And to give you, yours is way off. Yours is way off. Edu said 27, so Edu is very close. Edu is very close, and he's already a member in our group. I will guess 4 moves. Definitely not. Half of the brown. Hello. No, Khati 3 times. Who moves 3 times? They're playing when they're moving 3 times. And where were you all this time? Thank you so much, Ayanda. No, actually, thank Molebogeng for making me do these lives at night. Because probably during the day you're at work and you can't see me. So I'm also rethinking my strategies, Ayanda, because of your comment, which I do appreciate. What is our target? That's not our target. We wanted to work until 8:30. I got clean. Half of the brand? No, I did not move 4 times. You're way off. Who moves 4 times? Losers. Okay, Mokhadi, I am interested. Please help. My brand is Learn. So I'm very much keen on teaching you. You must just point me to the direction. What do you want to learn? I will teach you. If you're interested, I'm here. Zaud Jaji, thank you for the follow. And Mokhadi, thank you for the follow. Mapito, I'm glad this was helpful. And I promise I will load it on the Red app. if you would like to go revisit. Yes, Litemba wants to know if this is recorded. It absolutely is recorded. So I'm going to download it and put it on the Red app tomorrow. And Mokhadi joined the inner circle. And Mokhadi joined the inner circle for 50 Rand a month. It used to be 50 Rand a month. It now went up to 100 Rands. Apparently it's still cheap. Where do we start? With the inner circle? I hope, Sheila, I'm answering the correct question. If not, let me know. If you'd like to join the inner circle, you can go to learnwithza.com, www.learnwithza.com. And then the first big button that you're going to see, it's going to say join the inner circle. You click on there and you join. All right, Empire Hub, it is recorded, and my Red app handle is exactly the same on all of the platforms. I'm Learn with Za everywhere. I'll join the live next time so I can follow. That's perfectly acceptable, Angie. We appreciate you joining us today. Ingrid, thank you for the follow. Which advice to give? Where to start learning? Cause it's a lot of info on Canva. You know, that is the feeling that I get. And with people that have been on the learning journey for a long time, we get very enthusiastic and we would love to share everything with you. And then you get so confused because today Za is talking about storytelling and tomorrow she's talking about this avatar moving. And the other day, there's a lot of information that we want to share, and only because we are not at the same level as people who are on the platform. So this is exactly the discussions that we're having right now at Inner Circle. Our members are not at the same level. Therefore, this is why we created a curriculum. A curriculum is like school. And if you are in grade 1, you would start with section 1 and focus on section 1. Because your curriculum will come with a workbook which I'm finalizing with my ChatGPT. That's going to be just yours. So your journey will never be like Kati's. Because Kati has 2 months now that she started learning. So she knows a little bit more than you. And when you join, you are new. So we need to treat you as a new person and ask you, where do you want to start? No, Minister Zan, I just want to learn how to do a graphic on Canva. That's all. Once I do that, this is what I learn. Then I would say, okay, on our Canva course, there's this lesson that's going to teach you how to Google on Canva. And after you've Googled on Canva, this is how you create a graphic. And then you progress like school. As you graduate, you go to the next thing. Because if I come with an avatar moving like that, you get so excited. And then you sign up and you're like, but I can't make it move. I mean, I'm not there yet, because we're not at the same level. So it is entirely your journey. Do not compare yourself with somebody else. And don't think, when I join, I'm going to be like, ooh, Muleboheng. She's been on the program for 2 months. So she's 2 months ahead of you. That's what I want you to take away. If you decide you don't want to be part of Inner Circle, that's fine. The people that you follow on TikTok and these other apps, follow the people or save the videos that are at the level that you want. You would watch the video and you're like, okay, this is something that I would like to learn and apply. That's a big thing for me. You can't learn and not apply. So whenever you save a video, watch the video and watch the video. Go create your own, because that way the learning takes place and it sticks in your head. Ganti, if you watch 10 videos and you never apply those videos, you're wasting your time. So your journey is yours, but you must own your journey and be accountable to yourself to say, I want to make money online. I really want to start with an ebook. What do I do with an ebook? Sizanele, let's start there. Then we are going to guide you with your own journey. That is completely different. However, while we have these masterclasses, because we have masterclasses every week, if you can attend, attend. If you can't, we record them. When you are ready, you can go visit the masterclass. That's going to help you because you are now at that pace. We did ChatGPT and we recorded ChatGPT. When you join us, we can't teach you ChatGPT because now we're busy with ebooks. But when you want ChatGPT, okay, go to the video and learn. I'm here if you have questions. Otherwise, have you learned ChatGPT? Okay, go use it. Do you have questions while using it? No? Oh, I have questions. How can we help you? I can't do this. Okay, this is how you do it. And then your journey progresses as per your pace. Sheila, that's a mouthful. I hope it answers your question, my baby. Okay, Khati, I hope that answers. We need a night life. Mudim, why am I being tempted? Long Star, thank you for my gift. I appreciate it. Yeah, 95 people are here. They want to learn. Is there any information about Inner Circle, the East? You when you go to our website, it will tell you what it is that you're going to get if you sign up. And one of the other questions I get, what is my payday? If you sign up today, the 23rd, if you sign up the 23rd, today is going to be your payday. So please do not sign up on the day that you don't have money because you got excited. No. Wait until it's payday. If your payday is month end, then wait until month end because your membership is going to be due the day that you've signed up. Okay, half of the brown, I'm waiting for you. If you don't make it to 50, half of the brown, you're not going to be one-on-oneing with me. I can't help you make money on a one-on-one. I can make you the other ways. Lizzo, yes, evening lives, we are all at home. Why are you so mean to me? Miss K is saying, congratulations. She does lives at 12 o'clock at night. Crazy woman. But she does lives at night. So I need to learn from my people as well. Mase, thank you for the follow. Native, thank you for the follow. Mavuma, thank you for the follow. The message is heard loud and clear. Night lives work. Mulweli, thank you for the follow. Mulweli, Bandwe. I can't pronounce the X in vendor. I know VHA, that's Va. X, I don't know. Okay, please, Mamzo, I'm on Canva. Just want to learn some skills. I completely understand. And I think I forgot to mention, since I've been teaching Canva on the Red app, I think I have more than 300 videos there. So if you're not ready to buy a course, that's perfectly fine. Buy data then and go to my Red app and go learn Canva over there that way. I'm one of those creators that gets people saying, you are so slow. You explain step by step. So if you want a creator or a teacher that's very slow and does things step by step, that's me. If you want quick, fast, I'm not your girl. You can go to somebody else because I'm not money. Not everyone's going to love me. I understand that. Okay, Maureen, thank you for the follow. Gloria, thank you for the follow. How much is the membership? Per month, it's 100 rands. So if you would like to do it yearly, you get a discount because then it is 1,080. You get like a couple of 100 rands-ish as a discount if you do a yearly one. But for a month, it's 100 rands every month. Cool. Half of the brown knows the price. I'm waiting for you, me. Let us allow our fingers to tap the screen, please. Yes. Okay, so let's quickly see. Head Digital Studio is asking, I have a PLR and a MRR products that I'm planning to sell. However, I'm not sure where to sell, and I also would love to join the group to learn with me. I'm happy that you learn with me. So I know for a fact that the programs that you buy, the Automation Masters and the digital packages that you buy, usually they come with a store. So I learned the hard way the other day when I didn't realize that the person had bought a program, and I helped them open up Zep. Zep is very similar to LinkedIn. Linktree rather, not LinkedIn, Linktree. So with Linktree, you can must plug in different products that people can just click on one link and then they get all of your offerings. So I was helping this young lady set that up. Eventually, while we were having the conversation, our one-on-one, we realized that she does have a beacon store. So if you have bought one of these programs, make sure that they don't have their own branded store that you could use to sell whatever you need to sell. Of course, you need to follow their rules and their guidelines of what it is that you can plug in on those little packages that they have, because they have their rules. But if you've bought something that does not have a store, I have a very good solution for you that one of our Inner Circle members can sell to you. It's called an instant store. An instant store gets created on Canva, and the instant store will have all of your products the way that you want, and it will have your URL, and it does calculate how much it is, and it is a template that you buy, and then you adjust it and you tweak it as your own. It's part of our digital products that the members are going to be selling very soon. So that's a very good option, because with Canva, you don't have to have a PayPal or a Paystack or a PayFast, because with the websites like your PayHip wants Paystack or PayPal. So if you would like to get paid on those platforms, even though they are free, some of us are not ready to have a PayPal or a Paystack. We're not there yet. So if you are just starting out and you want people to be buying from you, but not from a WhatsApp group, then really consider the Insta store that you can customize to your own branding, which we create on Canva, and we sell that as a template as part of our Inner Circle. So yeah, we're going to share the template with the guys so that they can sell them as part of their digital products and then make money online. So we try to come up with these clever things while we are doing this Inner Circle stuff. Eugene, thank you for the follow. I hope that answers your question, my lady. Thank you, Mulebukeng. Busi, thank you for the follow. Way to register, learnwithza.com, or on my profile there, go click. And the first pink one that says join Inner Circle, it will take you through to my website. But if you don't want to go through the profile and the bio, that's fine. www.learnwithza.com. Okay, Glowlux Boutique, thank you for the follow. Hi man, these comments are too many, man. Eh? Okay, let's see. Here's a question. Ma'am, hi. I need to let go of the idea that people need to let go of the idea that they have to work for money. Money will flow. There's your advice from D World. I still think you must work. Even though you don't want to do lives at night, you must still do them. Hajira, thank you for the follow. Roro, we had such a nice session with Roro today. She had her one-on-one today with me. Olerato, hi family. Can somebody update me? You've just joined. We have done a live today for Canva as a newbie. We also covered a little bit, if you're in the intermediate stage, you know Canva a bit, and then we did the advanced one as well. So if you are interested in the live, it's going to be probably 2 hours, and it will be loaded on the Red app. Look on my playlists. So I have a TikTok playlist where I upload these interesting lives. I don't upload all of them, just the ones where I get people saying, I want to see. Those I upload on the Red app, and you can watch, the Red app. You can do whatever you like. Sponsor, welcome. We're interested that you're here. Seko, thank you for the follow. Maureen, I created an ebook and I'm stuck on where to really sell it. I understand, Maureen. So if you want, maybe for me to send me an email, I can guide you. But the solution could be you could go and sign up with PayHip, because PayHip is a free platform that you can use. However, every time that you sell a product on PayHip, they take 5%. But the advantage, they do have a marketplace that you could sell over there. If you create you tweak the template from Canva, you get 100% proceeds because it's yours. And it's your platform with your name, and you tweak it on Canva the way that you want. We call those instant stores, and we're going to sell them as an Inner Circle with Za. I sell Avon and Justine. Hold on. Maureen, I hope I answered your question. I sell Avon and Justine products. Will the membership benefit me? It depends. When Eugene, I'm very much open to have a conversation and maybe share the curriculum with you. So Avon and Justine are products, and if you want to learn design, we have a module for design. So maybe you would like to create AI ads that are talking to your brand and Justine, and you want to learn design, we do have that as a module. So it's not like we're focusing just on digital products. We do have other members like Lizo. She does packaging and she sells packaging to mothers. It has nothing with digital marketing, but she's using the knowledge to do ads better on TikTok, to learn TikTok and do the nuances of TikTok better. So it's up to you. Maybe you can reach me on my WhatsApp. Oh, I said the word on the green app. Maybe you can reach me on the green app and we can have a conversation. I can answer your questions. I hope that answers yours. Oli Rato, we are going live tomorrow morning. Yes. Okay, Molebogeng, these comments don't want to finish. Thank you. Mama Z, PMM. I can see that you truly love what you're doing. I do. And you must know, PMM, I don't want to do lives at night. But I love what I do. And if I promise something, I have to deliver. Mokhadi, I don't know what you want me to do. User 7675789131417. User, learn one thing for me. Let's go change this user 7. Go have a proper name. If I'm inspiring you, you want to learn Canva, you want to make money online, your first step, have a proper name. Cars with Molebogeng, I don't know, have a name. Don't have a user. Jiba Java, don't have Jiba Java. Go fix that. See ya, bye-bye. Thank you for the follow. And Kati, tell her she must go change the user 7679 what. Nyadala Shemtanam. I'm talking nicely. Go change the user. Sponsor wants to join. Hold on, sponsor. Let me drink water before I get excited at night. Okay. So I can see that you're also just as tired and you want to go. Let's round off our live. What have we learned today? Everything that we do on these lives, I ask that you at least take one of those and apply it in your world. So what have you learned today? You've learned Canva as a newbie or an intermediate or somebody a little bit more advanced. When we leave the live, maybe you're going to have supper with, whenever you get time and you're thinking, let me watch Isipeto. No, do not watch Isipeto, because if you don't apply something that you've learned recently, immediately, maybe today or tomorrow, you're going to lose it. So I need you to, whenever you get a gap and you're thinking, let me just scroll on TikTok. No, go apply what you've learned with Canva and create a graphic and upload it. Do another one and upload it, and do another one and you upload it. You will see the skill is going to stay with you because you're applying. That's what I want you to take away from today's live. What I've learned today that I don't want to learn, but I've learned, lives at night really work. So I will really consider them. And then I appreciate the follow. And we will keep my moves a mystery because nobody guessed it. So that stays as a mystery. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay, half of the brand, 25th. That's perfect. That's the other thing we've learned. We do have an inner circle. It is membership. However, I do have courses. So if you don't want the kumbaya and the what and zanele, if you don't, that's fine. You know, each to their own. I do have standalone courses that you could learn at your own pace by yourself without a group. You don't have to be in a group. So the AI course is about $197 once off. The Canva course, I would advise that you go buy it at Udemy, because at Udemy it's usually about $199 or $399, and then you can learn Canva on your own that way without the group. So you don't have to be in a group. I'm not forcing you to be in the membership if it's not going to be worthwhile for you. I need you to do something that's going to make you happy when you are spending your money. Are they making money here? Hello, Matsi. Mommy, you say, oh, see, somebody's sending me I can't say that word. On the green app, sending me something on the green app. Giboni Canva katsena. I don't even know what you're talking about. I love this. If you've missed this video, if you do lives, and you've missed the video that says put a banner on your live, because Umami saw Canva and she joined. So whenever you're on the live, people will jump in and jump out and jump in and jump out. But if you told them what you're busy doing, they will stay on your live and they will listen to you and they will enjoy you because you told them what you're busy with. So that's another lesson for you. Please put in a banner. If you don't know how, there's a video on my profile that can teach you how to do that. Thank you, Mommy. See, I'm teaching still. And these things don't... Okay, you'll watch the recorded? Well, that's cool. It's going to be on the Red app. So I just want to see if there's questions. I don't want to miss questions. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate, and thank you for the lesson that you're teaching me that I don't want to learn, but I'm not stupid. I will try to learn the night lives. And COP, I know you've missed it. On the Red app tomorrow, I will load the live. Thank you for the gifts. Kati! Thanks for the session. I'm glad, Roro. Thank you for 2 sessions today with me. I really enjoyed them. What is the Red app? Anyone can answer. Yes, they're going to answer you. I'm not going to say. You see? Malebogang has told you what the Red app is. Okay. I think I must book a one-on-one. I think you must consider, maybe even for a month, consider the membership, because I have a limited number only, where if you sign up until the number of 50, you will get a one-on-one with me. Whereas if you book a one-on-one with me, it's a one-time fee of 200 rands, which is fine. It's an hour that we spend. However, that's that, so you can book one-on-one, each to their own. Nuni, thank you for sharing the live. Will it change? We'll change it now. Oh, well done. I'm so proud of you. Change it and then show me what the new name is. I'm so very proud of you. You see, now you've learned. I love people who learn and they apply. I love you already. Bongangtini, you also want to join my profile. Go to my profile. Limited time only, one-on-ones with me. Once I reach the number 50, I cannot mentor more than 50 people. It won't just work. I need it to be meaningful. And if I mentor somebody and then they leave and then there's space, yes, we will add on. However, if I reach 50, that's it. That's it. Okay. Thank you for the 50K. Edu, thank you. One thing about Sis Zah, she will hold your hand and keep you accountable. And that is somebody I'm mentoring, OZM. And she was already doing so amazing by herself. So it's nice when you're like, you're doing do that. And she's thriving. And she was already thriving. I'm very proud of her. Well done, Ozi. I appreciate the review. Yes, if you're part of my world and you think it's adding value, I have a website. Go review on Google and tell people about me. And if it's negative, tell me. I'll fix it. If it's positive, go tell somebody else. Thank you for the 50K. I want the ones, of course, for 1 month. Perfect. Head over to my profile. It is called Create with AI for $197. Lifetime access, and I do, AI changes. So I upgrade that course as much as I can. Now I'm going to add the Google VOE on the course because that's a new thing. So whenever there's something that adds value to my community, the other one is ideogram. How do you get ideogram to upload your own product and then have the product give the results that you want? So things like that, I will add on the course, and the system is going to notify you and tell you that there's a new course or there's a new document that's been added. Go have a look, and then you can go have a look. By all means, have fun. Go find it. I love that. Okay. Tebo, Mabitsan, well done. I'm not laughing. Oh. Amali thought it is 1,970. No. Okay. Empire Hub, you say this a lot, ne? That you've learned so much. I'm glad. I'm so happy that it was fruitful. I am really considering these night lives. So we're going to have to see how we do them. Because if they add value to more than 100 people, it's much better than 30 people in the morning. That, numbers don't lie. So I'm not that doof. I need to learn. Okay, cool. I think we're done, right? Mohwebi, it is 100 rands a month. Yes. Thank you, half of the brown. You're already advocating for me. I'm waiting for you, but for the 25th. Okay, let's quickly see. No more questions? That's it. Thank you so much for spending time with me with the Canva issue that I hope you're going to apply. Isiphetho sizoma kancane isiphetho, we will see isiphetho once we've applied what we've learned. And then one acronym that I want you to take away from this live. If you've joined us late, it is called RTFS. And what does that mean? Whenever you're learning a brand spanking new system, whether it's AI, whether it is Canva, it doesn't matter. Always remember to read the friendly screen. So I don't want TikTok to ban me here using the F-bombs, but I actually mean the F-bomb so that you can remember the acronym. It's called read the effing screen. So read the friendly screen, and I promise you, you can figure it out. On that note, Twiz, we're saying bye. When are you saying hello? We will see you tomorrow. If all goes well, we're definitely going to go on a live tomorrow morning at 9. But if I get twisted my arm, I'll probably do another live in the evening because it adds so much value to people. So we'll see. Thank you so much. And my members who are part of my journey, thank you so much for supporting me. I'm so happy that you're in my life. I will support you all that I can. From this house in Rodiport, and I'm getting fiber, I think tomorrow. They send me an email to say they're installing fiber. So no more drama, I hope, when we have Vuma. But that is the end of our life. I really appreciate your time, but homework, we don't learn J, we apply. Love you. Long time. Miss K, you sat through the whole live. Wow. And you're going to be working at 12 o'clock. I have so much respect for you. Oh, Kosian. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Can I switch off? Selu, thank you for the... Yeah, no. Social Google gone forever. Tomorrow, one of these days, tomorrow, Wednesday, we have Vuma people. So, yeah. Thank you so much. Can you say goodbye and have evenings? And I will see you tomorrow morning at 9. Bye. Thank you.